I'm extremely happy and honored.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here early this morning.
Thank you, the head of delegation of the European Union to Fiji, His Excellency Mr. Andrew Jacobs, the Chief Advisor to the Director General of SPC, Ms. Patricia Cornish, the Permanent Secretaries and Chief Executive Officers, Commissioner Western, sugarcane industry stakeholders, cane farmers of Malolo sector, Kemdo Naturani Koro Moala ki Korhuto, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Bulamanaka, and a very good afternoon. Good morning to you all. Tamanda be todo chiko na bosi di bawa di bina na bikin tamu ke batura bawa bunwa, bikin tamu ke chicken ne lola, au cuma nom dundulen soso na mentura. Bina sa boleh bina bilangiti. I am delighted to be here in Malolo to officially commission an entire network of upgraded rural access roads across the sugarcane belt. These roads will serve our farmers in Malolo, in Rasa and Kornumbu, and allow farmers to transport cane to mills and produce to market safely and conveniently. There are more than 1,800 sugarcane farmers and their families in Malolo, in Rasa and Kornumbu. And you are a part of a community of more than 200,000 Fijians throughout our country who rely on the health and vitality of our sugarcane industry for their livelihoods. And my government has a steadfast commitment to not just sustain this industry, but to keep it growing well into the future. We cannot do that without proper agricultural infrastructure. These new rural access roads, ladies and gentlemen, brings that promise of connectivity here. They will ensure that your communities remain a part of the growth that Fiji is enjoying. The road to markets in Fiji and beyond begins here, where you take produce and cane that you have just harvested from the fields. These roads will reduce delays and unnecessary labor, and they will help ensure that as our sugarcane industry grows and remains a sustainable source of livelihood for our people, your cane will get to the mills and your crops will reach markets in Fiji and beyond. They hold the promise that the way of life we all know and cherish can continue unabated. The days spent worrying about the quality and condition of roads you depend on are over. Journeys that were once arduous and inconvenient are quicker and, most importantly, safer than they ever been. These new roads don't just offer an easier ride to town. They have brought infrastructure that you can rely on, with the proper drainage and crossing, to resist the rains and floodings that are becoming more frequent and more severe in your communities. We had a torrential thunderstorm last week. I think it was Wednesday night. Rain came down in buckets for more than an hour, and thunder sounded like cannon fire. And as I sat in my house, I couldn't help thinking about how the unusual storms we have been experiencing can flood your fields, wash your roads in a heartbeat, and leave your roads in a very, very bad state. The changing climate is placing challenges before all of us, which is why I will be dedicating a good part of the next year to leading the global effort to slow that change down and help people adapt to it. It is so important that I have decided that Fiji will defer our candidacy for a seat on the United Nations Human Rights Council. We are a small country, and this year our ambassador in Geneva and our foreign policy resources needs to be focused on climate change and our presidency of COP23. We simply cannot do them both and do them well. And right now, climate change is the wolf at our front door. But I can assure you that we will renew our candidacy following our presidency of COP23. I don't have to tell any of you here what climate change has to do with our roads, because every unpredictable storm, every season that is unusually wet or unusually dry can mean hardship and financial loss. But today, we have these roads, and they will keep your communities connected to the rest of Fiji for generations to come. They are your bridge to the outside world, to the markets you depend on, and to the enormous possibilities that our growing economy offers every Fijian. As I have mentioned, it's not just our sugarcane farmers who will benefit from this infrastructure. This project will make a difference for the nearly 6,000 households in these three sectors who depend on other types of farming that produce crops that need to reach their markets before they lose their freshness and quality. Those farmers can use the same road network to bring their goods to market, and they have the same opportunity to find success through their own hard work and diligence. But these roads have meaning beyond the growing and marketing of sugarcane. They build communities, because these roads will also help your children get to school and help you get medical care when you need it, and help your families travel to take care of the many things they need to do. These upgraded access roads come under the 4-year development assistance program with the European Union to empower our local communities who depend on farming. I want to thank the European Union for this invaluable assistance on behalf of our cane cutters, our lorry operators, and all of our farmers and their families, whose secure future is guaranteed by the long-term strength of this industry. I also want to commend the EU's larger work with my government to reshape our sugarcane industry to make it the most competitive and productive it has ever been, even in an era of great change in the global sugar market. The new reform program for our sugarcane industry will guarantee this new access road always carry your cane to mills where it can be crushed and prepared to send on to eager buyers in markets all over the world, where Fijian sugar is definitely in demand. And it will also ensure that we can get the best return possible from every stock of sugarcane we produce, as we improve productivity and find new ways to use sugarcane and its byproducts. Today, you join the many thousands of Fijians who are enjoying the modern, capable infrastructure projects my government is delivering throughout the country. But I will confess to having two regrets: that governments before us did not take on this task seriously and consciously, and then we can't do everything that needs to be done at once. But with the capacity existing in Fiji, we have to make hard choices. We must make our plans to improve conditions year by year and stick to those plans until every cane farmer is as connected, protected, and supported as you are today. Our commitment to you all and to this industry doesn't end with this project. Our sugarcane industry is here to stay, and my government, and so is my government's support to our sugarcane farmers. We are with you, we support you, and we will do whatever is necessary to keep your interests protected. These new access roads are a testament to that commitment. As you know, I believe strongly that we must depoliticize our sugar sector and take a technical and commercial approach to the relationship between the government and the industry. Infrastructure is a part of that. But it also means bringing in new technology to increase yields and reduce yield costs. It means giving our farmers the advantages of the latest scientific research. And it means bringing government resources together in a prudently and intelligent way to support the sector. You may have seen in the papers that we are seeking proposals to purchase cane harvesters. I'm happy to announce as Minister for Sugar that I have approved an expenditure of $2 million, which we will make available to sugarcane cooperatives to help them purchase the harvesters. And we will be announcing more initiatives like this by government and FSC in the next few months. I wish you all every success as you begin this exciting new chapter of sugarcane farming in these sectors. And I encourage you all to be ambitious, take advantage of this infrastructure, and work in confidence that our sugarcane industry is strong today and will be strong in the many years to come. Thank you. God bless you all.
You ready? Set. Set. Inside. Okay, Naka.